Mercia. Made for Coventry and Warwickshire.
Hello, this is John Dalziel, but not for long. So let me tell you the story, right? Sitting in a pub, Holyhead, with me and my mates, chatting about how passionate some people get for their country in the World Cup. And we're talking about, people that paint their houses, who have the flags on their car, hanging out the bedroom window, and we're just talking about how well we think England are going to do. My mate turns around to me and says, do you know what? You're on the radio, I think you should change your name to one of the England World Cup squad. I'm like, oh. Okay, I said, look, they're daring me, I'll give you 20 quid, as mates do. So I'm thinking about it, I said, look, I tell you what, I'll do a deal with you lads, right? On the radio, I will ask the people of Coventry and Warwickshire if they think it's a good idea or not. So we did that. Overwhelmingly, you said yes. And yesterday on the website, mercia.co.uk, we did a vote. We put probably 5 of the best players and, of course, the manager on the website for you to vote on who you think I should change my name to. Steven Gerrard got 4% of the vote. Frank Lampard, 12%. I was so hoping for Frank as well. Peter Crouch, 12%. Wayne Rooney, 18%. Thank God I didn't get the Shrek lookalike. And Fabio Capello, 54% of the vote. And, as promised, I will change my name to Fabio. Joining me in the studio to make sure everything's legal and done properly is Andrew Brooks. He's a solicitor from Blythe Liggins. Afternoon.
Good afternoon. Total pleasure to be here, John. Thank you for inviting me.
I'm so nervous about this.
You're nervous. I've never been on air before, mate. I'm nervous.
It's good to have you with us.
Well,
now,
it's a total pleasure to be
Andrew,
here.
you know all the legal implications about this. So if somebody's listening at home and thinking, do you know what? I'd love to change my name. What do you have to do? Is it easy?
Well, I guess the first thing I should say is that anybody can call themselves whatever they like.
Right, okay.
But for official purposes, such as banks, building societies, driving licences, passports, you need to produce a deed.
Right.
And actually prove you've renounced your old name and you've assumed a new name.
Brilliant.
And that's what we do.
And how much does that cost? Is it expensive?
Typically it's about £50 to £75, depending
Right.
about the amount of work involved. It's that type of money.
Right, okay. And what are the implications of doing something like this?
Well, if you do change your name by deed, it's very important that you assume that new name.
Right.
And don't accidentally use your previous name.
Right, okay.
I mean, for example, you, John, you'll assume a new name, Fabio Capello. What a great name. You don't look particularly Italian, I have to say. You really don't. Coventry born and bred, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, you're going to assume this new name for 4 weeks.
Right.
And then when you revert back to John,
Yeah.
in 4 weeks, you should sign a new change of name deed.
Right.
And change your name back.
Okay, so how do we get started then? What do we need to do to get this process underway?
Well, we need to have I need some basic details. Your full name,
Yeah.
as it is at the moment,
Right,
John.
okay.
I need to have obviously, I don't know if Fabio's got a middle name, I guess not.
I hope not.
I hope not, mate, I'll tell you what. I really hope not.
So you just need all my details, kind of where I
That's
live,
it.
date of birth, all that kind of stuff.
I'll grab all of that from you. I need some ID from you.
All right, okay, I've got my driving licence.
Yeah, and I'll go away and we'll have a bit of a play with the laptop and we'll produce a change of name deed for you.
And we can get that done before 1 o'clock?
Yeah, that's cool, mate. Yeah,
Brilliant.
I'll get on with that.
So I will soon become Mr. Fabio Capello. Goodbye, John Dalziel. Let's do some Kesha, Love Is My Drug on Mercia. Influenced by the sound of music, JLS and the Club is alive on Mercia. It's just gone 10 minutes to 1. This is... Yeah, what's my name again? I'm almost there, almost done. I'm joined by Andrew Brooks, who is a solicitor from Blythe Liggins in Leamington. So I'm officially changing my name today from John Dalziel to Fabio Capello. It was the wish of the listeners. 54% said I should change my name to Fabio. I've given you all my details. You've had my driving licence. We've had utility bills out. What next?
Well, it's great to be back here, John, and thanks for inviting me over. I've just been busy at my laptop and I've managed to put together a change of name deed so you can assume your new name. So congratulations on that. So, look, what I'm going to do is just pass the deed over to you. I know you've had a chance to read it and we've gone through all the legal formalities. So here we are. There it is.
Oh,
Well
it's very official. Right,
It's
okay.
very official.
Okay.
One thing I forgot to mention, you've got to eat spaghetti for the next month or so. So long as you're Fabio.
Right, so, signed as a deed by the said Fabio Capello, formerly John Dalziel, in the presence of, that's your bit, and I signed the front page. Do I sign just there?
Yes, if you put your new name there, please.
Oh, I need to sign it as Fabio.
Yeah, you've got to sign it as Fabio, mate.
Oh,
no backing out now.
I didn't think of a signature.
Backing out.
Okay, okay, I'm just going to make this up on the spot now.
Yeah.
How do you spell Fabio? I'm only joking. Fabio, big C, I think. Give it an E, double L, O, with a little star on it. There you go.
I'm just wondering when Fabio's going to adopt your name, John. He's probably doing that in Italy as we speak.
All right, so you have to sign the bottom as well.
South Africa, even.
Yeah. And that is it,
mate.
is
And
that it
George
done?
Brooks, Blythe Liggins, forgive the plug. There we are.
Thank you very much. And
So-
there we go. I am now officially Fabio Capello.
You are Fabio, mate.
Oh, that is amazing. So we're signed, sealed and delivered. Oh, one question.
Yeah, you go for it.
You probably heard, sister's getting married at the weekend.
Yeah.
She's asked me to be a witness
Fantastic.
at the church. A privilege, an absolute honour. I'm really chuffed for her and Craig getting married. But can I sign as John Dalziel, as, you know, my former name, or will I have to sign the wedding certificate as Fabio?
Well, that's a very easy question to answer. It's Fabio. I'm afraid you've got to sign off as Fabio. You've adopted this new name, and legally you need to stick with that now. Of course, you know, let's hope we win the World Cup for starters.
Yeah.
At the end of the session, the World Cup session, you'll need to change your name back by executing a new change of name deed from Fabio back to John. But in the meantime, I'm afraid you're stuck with Fabio. So I don't know what you're going to say to your sister, mate. But I hope you bought her a nice present.
Oh dear, she's not going to be impressed with that. Thank you very much for sorting all this out. And you want to give your daughters a mention?
Oh, that's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. My eldest daughter, Katie Brooks, is doing her GCSEs at the moment, so I wish her well this afternoon. She's doing English, and Emily Brooks, my younger daughter's at school. So thanks for that. I really appreciate that.
No worries.
And thank you very much indeed for inviting me over this
I'm
afternoon.
now
It's
Fabio.
been great
Thanks very
fun.
much for that.
All the best.
We're going to play them Lady Gaga next before News at 1. So that's it from me, Fabio Capello. I'll see you tomorrow. Made for Coventry and Warwickshire on FM, DAB and online. This is Mercia.